We're here at Home Depot. We're about to go soil shopping. Those are pretty. Oh, I found these ever-bearing strawberries. I think I'm gonna buy a flat since my seeds aren't doing so well. Okay, I think I'm gonna buy some of this. It's super windy today. We're gonna get a couple of these too, Pro Mix. So all together, this is the big bundle of soil we're buying for. Hopefully it's enough. If not, we'll come back and get more. If you see my daughter helping me pack things in my videos, it's because I have a few health problems where I can't lift extremely heavy things, so she does help me a lot.
I feel like I'm breathing dirt.
It's a bit windy today. Thank you. Good morning, everybody. So it's the next day after soil shopping, and I'm just gonna make a breakfast burrito for breakfast, and then we're gonna go clean up the greenhouse. Okay, I'm just gonna stick some olive oil in my pan here. I have some of my pre-chopped onions and peppers that I keep in the freezer. Just going to take a small handful of each. I'm just going to put peppers and onions in this one today. Nothing fancy. Sometimes I'll stick bacon or stuff like that in it. Let that simmer for a minute. While I'm doing that, I'm going to add some pepper into my egg. A little bit of salt. Just sauteing the onions and the peppers here. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Just a little bit. Flip it around a little bit. So cooking breakfast burritos is actually quite simple, and they store really well. If you make, I usually make 5 to 7 of them for the entire week, and it really helps cut down on some of the work I have to do first thing in the morning. So I'm just going to pour the egg in. Let that simmer for a minute. I'm just going to make scrambled egg out of it, basically. Very basic. I'm going to put a little bit more pepper, though. That doesn't look like a lot. Like that. Tiny bit more salt. I like to layer my seasonings. And we're just going to continue to scramble it, and then this is what goes inside the breakfast burrito. And then I'll show you me assembling it in a minute here. It's really quite simple. Very fast to make too. I just want to get these eggs a little bit brown. I like them with a little bit of brown on them. Just let them simmer for a minute. You could add other seasonings if you want. I just like it pretty plain. I'm making 2 breakfast burritos today, and I used 2 eggs. You can use more if you're going to make more, obviously. When I do usually make this, I usually make about 10 to 12, sometimes 14 all at once. It's usually enough for me and my fiance for breakfast for the week. Just depends on the week, what we want to have. Okay, so I think that should be good, and we'll go and assemble the breakfast burrito. Okay, so bring our plate. Bring the eggs. Okay, so I like mine with mayo on the bottom. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of mayo. I'm going to spread that out with a spoon. I just find it easier to use a spoon. Like that. Looks fairly sparingly once you get it spread out. I find it just gives the burrito a little bit extra flavor. Like that. Now I'm just going to put a little bit of cheese on. A little bit on the bottom. We're going to take our egg, take about half of it, put the other half on the other one. Like that. And then I'm going to top it with a tiny bit more cheese, just a little bit. And then I'm going to wrap it. When I make these for the week, I usually wrap them in a piece of paper towel because it helps the tortilla stay nice and firm rather than getting too soggy. Just a little tip. There's the breakfast burritos. I'm at a local pet store that we have here. I realized before we started to go clean the greenhouse that I don't have any mulch layer for my strawberries that we bought at, well, we were soil shopping the other day. So I decided to do some research, and I couldn't find any straw or hay or anything like that. No, none of the stores have it here. Out anyways, not yet. So I decided to go to a pet store, and we're gonna go get some natural wood chip bedding, and we're gonna use that instead. Oh, dog food here. Nice. Here it is. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's what we're looking for. Time to clean the greenhouse. Time to clean up this mess. I do end up pulling some of these raspberry canes out by the roots, and I end up planting them in other areas in the yard. What am I doing? I'm sorry. a lot of overgrowth in the greenhouse this year. I decided to rake out some more of the leaves at this point, just so it didn't affect too much of the soil integrity. Okay, so now I'm just going to amend the soil in the greenhouse here, because the last year to 2 years I tried to grow things in it. It didn't work out so well. So we're going to add some peat moss, some Pro Mix, some compost, and we're going to mix it all up, and hopefully it'll be a little bit better for us to grow our cucumbers in. This is our beautiful orange tabby cat named Milo. This is the greenhouse before. So this is the finished product. I amended the soil, mixed in some peat moss, some compost, some black earth. So that's the after. It looks so much better. That was a lot of hard work. So this is where we're going to end the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.